Good morning and good evening, depending on from where you are logging. It's a continuation of the series that we are starting for data structure and algorithm, and we are in a uh, part two, that is array and string. So today we are solving the ninth problem, that is about finding majority elements. So let's see how to understand and how to solve it. So this is how this looks like. So majority element is element that is appearing more than half times. If it is a size n, so element that is appearing more than half time is a majority element. Let's please not confuse with the element that is of higher value. For example, if array is 3 2 3, so here 3 is higher in numerical strength from 2. So 3 is not a majority element. Sorry, it is 3 is a majority element here, but let's say there is a 2 2 3 is a different array, but here 3 is not a majority element because 3, though it is more than 2 plus 1, but majority element here we are saying that appearing only, not about the number itself. Number itself can be 9 1 5 6 whatever, but what we are saying is that element that is appearing more than half time is the majority element, irrespective of what value it has, that it's 1 or 9 doesn't matter. Second example, as you can see, 1 is appearing 3 times and 2 is appearing 4 times, so majority element is 4. In the same example, if there would have been that okay, one is one has appeared, let's say 4 times and 2 3 times, then 1 is a majority element, right? So I hope it is clear that majority element is about their appearance, not about their value. With that, let's get going. Okay, approach one, you can play around with different loops. It's again homework for you. Let's try to focus on efficient approach using dictionary, that how we can achieve in OAN. So let's get going. It's demo time. Okay, so let's keep our hands dirty, and then we'll try to code it together. So if you follow my videos, this what is structure we follow. So we created a test class, and then we will create basically driver method, and that will call from client or main void driver. And again, basically we need to write a code, standard code, to get input from users. So to save time, I'm just reusing the previous codes that we've done so many times, so it's not different. Okay, so we'll ask the user about the size, and then we'll ask user the elements, and here we are asking them to enter on the same line by having a space, not in the different line, to for a simplicity's sake. Now with that code, let's create a method that will help us on getting majority element. That is the core logic of this problem. So private static int find majority element. Okay. Or you can say anything is fine. Get also is fine. Get majority element. So for that, as I said, we can create a dictionary, and dictionary, the advantage is that on the same data structure, or you can store the key and value both. So that's the beauty of dictionary. So let's create a dictionary object, and we'll have both key and value. So both will be int and int. You can give a better name. You can say dix. Okay. Now we need to create a loop, and we'll see the magic how to achieve that. So again, for loop, typical for loop, I equal to 0, I will go till we have this. We also need to get the array that here we got. So it's going to be integer array. So let's give a nums I less than nums, and of course I plus plus. Okay. Now nums dot length is going to be array. Yeah. Okay. Now think about it. So dictionary have a key and value, and key has a property of contains and all that. Typically, that comes in across the different languages, at least the OOPS languages. So to avoid and key should be unique. That's the other property of dictionary. So to avoid that more than one or duplication of keys even getting inserted, we can have a not null check or contain check. So what we'll do is that for the first time, if dictionary not contains, we are putting not in the first. So if it is not having any element that is coming from nums I, right? So it will try to add nums I, and it will try to add into the first position. It will if it is not so basically it is going to try add. And if you notice this dictionary, it has key and also has the value part. So the first part is about indexing that where it got, or rather uh, on that index what is the value of it. So nums I will be the value. So let's say 2. So it will add a 2, and it will first time it is appearing, so it will have a counter first time, so 1, right? So 2 1, that's how it will do. If it is 2 is not having again, or any number for that matter, and if it is same number is again repeating, so else. So when I say same number means same array element is coming again, then what we do, you don't put 1, rather you increase it. And how to increase it? Dict this nums, basically, because num will have the elements, and then there is a, so key is there, right? Key is num of I will have this number. So dix of that key number will basically the position of the value. So increase the value, basically increase the counter of the value. So for example, 1 is here. So find out that where num I is stored, and against that increase the counter whatever is there. So if it is 1, make it 2. If it is 2, make it 3. So this code will do that. So with that, what will happen is that let's say array is 1 2 3 or 1 2 1 again. So 1 will come here, 1. 2 came, 2 1. Again 1 came. We are taking example of, remember, we are taking example 1 2 1. So 1 came, 1 1. 2 came, 2 1. Again 1 came again. So 1 will not come here because 1 already there. So it will have like 1, and the earlier was 1 1 2 1, and then we have 1 0. So what it will do? It will have 1 2 because 1 already appeared. So it will increase the counter against that. So 1 2 and 2 1. So that will be the outcome of this after this all ended. So basically it will increase the counter against that number, right? I hope it is clear. Now the goal is to return that what is the maximum number. To find the maximum number, we can either loop it, and or we can use some construct like link that comes. So return, we need to increase not count, but we need to increase max. Basically the key that has the max counter or that appeared maximum time, right? More than half time. So max by then we can have x dot value. So basically, which value appeared maximum time, we need to find that key, and because the key has a the array element, that okay, this array element appeared more than half times. Now we need to call this as well, so let's call it and test it. So nums, and we'll see whether this is working or not. So this code looks fine. Let's test it. Okay, so driver looks fine. So let's run this. We also need to print it, by the way. So let's print as well. So we can print, we can put on the same console dot write line, and we can print this. Okay. Now let's run. It is pretty straightforward, but sometimes if we are not sure about the logic, we can we can make mistakes. So size, let's say, let's give a bigger size, let's say 7. So I'm taking the example. So let's say make I'm just repeating 2 and 3, so I'm taking 2 more. So let's say I'm taking 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So 2 came 3 times. Let's say I'm increasing one more time. So 2 is 4 times and 3 is 2 times. So one more time. So here, I wanted to clarify one more thing, that here 2 appeared 4 times, 3 appeared 3 times. So although 3 numerical strength is more, but 3 is not a majority element. Rather, majority element is 2 because it appeared more than more than half time. So in this case, more than 3 times. So that's again, just last time I'm confirming that it's about appearance, not about the numerical strength. So let's see, 2 exactly. So it printed correct. So 2 appeared more times. So 2 is the one that is a majority element of this array. With that, we are done. It was pretty straightforward logic. We used dictionary and loop to increase the counter on that element, and with that condition we avoided the duplication, because key dictionary can't take duplicate element. And then here we found that which value appeared maximum time, and then we printed the key against, because keys are number actually, that's we want majority element. Okay, with that, yeah, it's about, this code will be there, so you can go to this repo and download and play around with that. Thanks to again these platform for helping us with the great problems, so that we can practice and we can learn. This is a bit about me. This I do out of hobby, out of passion. I do have a day job, so yeah, it is all out of passion. Okay, with that, if you want to stay updated for next video, feel free to subscribe. With that, thank you. Take care.